Hey, it's Jacob Felipe and welcome to my channel, and today we will speak about what does it mean when men say to you he's too busy. Like how to know if he's really busy or it's just an excuse and he's not really into you. In this video I will show you some tips that will help you understand it better. Now, if it's the first time you came to this channel will talk about relationship advice for women, whether you're single, in relationship or married, or even try to get your ex back. I have some good relationship that will help you in this channel, so please consider subscribing because it's really helped me to get to more women with my advice. And of course, if you like my advice, if not, it's totally fine. So let's dive into today's subject. So the first thing I want you to know about when men tell you he's busy, that there is two situations. One situation is really not interested in you, and another situation he is interested in you and he is busy. So how can you know in which situation you are? So I will help you with few tips. So the first tip is that he will explain to you what's going on in his life. So for example, let's say I'm a guy and I now say to a woman that I'm busy. Okay, let's say that I am a guy, I am a guy. And now I say to women I date with that I'm busy. Okay? So if I really care about this woman, I will never tell her just I'm busy. Bye. That means I'm not interested in her. But I will tell her, listen, I have this crazy meeting tomorrow in my work and I'm sorry I will not have time. Or I'm sorry my family has arrived from another country, they will stay in my place, I will not have so much time these days, I will talk to you in another day, okay? Whatever is the reason, he will tell you. And you know what? Even if this reason is not true, it doesn't matter. The fact it give you a reason means a lot. Means it doesn't just tell you I'm busy, ciao, and you don't know anything. He tell you what is the occasion and when is the next time he will speak to you. So it's a very, very, very good sign when he explain you what's going in his life and why he's busy. So that's the first thing you can know he's actually interested and it's not just an excuse. Now, the second thing you can understand that is into you and it's not just an excuse, that he will make time to see you no matter how busy he is. Okay? So it's fine that he tell you he's busy, but the question, if after he tell you this, he actually try to schedule a meeting with you. Because if he don't try to schedule a meeting with you and only keep telling you he's busy, he don't like you. He doesn't have any interest in you and he doesn't want to keep dating you. But if he say I'm busy and after a few days or maybe in the same day he try to get a date with you and to schedule a meeting with you, so and actually meet you, so it means he's into you and actually he's really busy. Okay, so that's another sign you can know he's into you and it's not just an excuse. Now, another good sign, if he tell you he's busy, that he might take longer to reply, but at the end of the day, he will always reply. So let's take an example. I tell this girl I'm busy, but after one day I reply to all her questions. If she asks me something, or I initiate the conversation and I ask how is her day, how is her week, and I try to get a meet with her. Okay? So if in the end of the day the man answer to you, even if it's after a few days or 1 or 2 days, it's fine. It means he eventually answered to you and probably he was really busy. But there is a catch here. Of course, I don't accept you to wait for him if he answers to you after a month, after 2 weeks. That's ridiculous, okay? Still, you should have some kind of border. My recommendation will be like 1 week. If someone answers to you after 1 week, like, you know, that's how it's gonna look, and you don't try to educate him now to answer you faster. Probably it's pretty toxic, and I wouldn't get into it if someone if a girl answers to me after a week, or if a guy answers to you after a week. Not a good sign. If it's few days, it's totally fine. things can happen in life, but more than that, like 1 week, 2 weeks, not good sign. But what my point here is that if eventually in answer to you, so it's good after a reasonable time. Of course, it's a good sign. So that was the third one. Now, the fourth one is if you can make the time, so he can make the time. What do I mean by that? Now, if a guy just keep telling you, he's busy, he's busy, he's busy, he's busy, like, what is the message here? Like, I'm busy and you are not. Like, and with all due respect, have your own life and you're busy too and you're doing things, and it's not so special that he's always busy. And if you keep telling this, it's not so special. And if you can make the time with your life and you're a busy woman as well, so can he with all his busyness, okay? So don't let him the right to feel special. He's busy and you're not. Like, don't get this feeling that he's special, he's so busy and you're not a busy woman, because some men try to create this higher value for them and to make a lower value for you because you are not so busy. Don't fall into this trap. You're busy and he's busy. And if you can make the time, so he can make the time, okay? So don't get into this chasing this guy who is not unavailable for you, because it's just toxic. If you can make the time, he can make the time, alright? So that's another tip. And the fifth thing, if eventually from all these advices I give you, how to recognize if he's into you or no, it's still not so clear to you, I will go to the last resort. And the last resort is that your gut tells you that he's not into it. Sometimes, the signs are not so clear, and we need to have some way to judge the situation, and in some way your gut will do the best job. I can't even count the number of times that I was dating girls and the signs weren't so clear, but I knew in some place this girl is just not into me. Even I continued chasing her, I felt inside of me this girl is not for me. And sometimes it's impossible to explain it. You just feel there is disconnect, something is not there, something not working, even if it's through texting, you can sometimes feel it. Okay, so if the signs that I give you are not so clear, so try to connect for a second to your intuition and just ask yourself, I feel this guy is for me or no? And if the answer is no, leave it, release, and maybe this guy will come back chasing you because of that, and maybe no, and it's totally fine, it's not for you. So the last resort is actually trust your situation and ask yourself if he's into you or not, and listen to it, because sometimes our intuition is the best teacher. That's it for today. I want you to tell me which tip you like the best, and if you want more advice on the future, on relationship, on all these topics, I have a lot of topics in my channel, like texting, breakups, how to get your ex, like, you should check my other videos if you want help in another areas. And that's it for today. I was Felipe. Again, please consider subscribing. And important thing, I have a gift for you. It's a special gift. It's called 10 Shortcuts to Attraction, and in this free guide that you can find in my site, unlockhisdesire.com, I will teach you how to become more attractive woman using your inner femininity inside of you. And what's beautiful about that, you don't need to do any manipulation or technique, you're just using the things already inside of you, and I will show you how to show them in an attractive way to men. Just go to my site unlockhisdesire.com, put your email, download my guide, and I will see you on my next video. Ciao!